Have you ever played tennis or fancy tennis? Because you've got a chance for tennis beginners, actually, in Hull this weekend. The headline is 1 year of free tennis lessons in Pelican Park in Hull. Let's find out more from Paul Jessop on the show this morning. Paul's going to tell us about this. He's the CEO of Tennis for Free. Paul, nice to talk to you. Thank you very much for coming on the Burnsey Show this morning.
Thank you very much.
Tennis for Free? What's going on?
Yes, well, it starts this weekend. It's in Pelican Park, as you've just mentioned, and it's available to absolutely everybody, mums, dads, kids, grandparents, anybody sort of age 4 or above. 84 is our record, so 4 to 84, and come along as a whole family, and it's on every Sunday, 11 till 1 at Pelican Park. You do need to just register, though, online first, and the website address for that is pelicanparkhull-tennis.org. Mm-hmm. And then you visit that website, you register yourself, and then add in your family members. It takes literally just 2 minutes, a once-off registration, and then when you log back into the site, there's a little countdown box on the left side of the home page, and it's just a one-button book in yourself and family members that you want to come along. And it's a funded scheme from our charity Tennis for Free, and we do need you to just register and book in, because that's how we keep it free, to demonstrate that we're impacting the public and people are enjoying the opportunities that we're providing. And there's no catches. It's completely free. As I say, come down as a whole family, ideally, and there's something for everybody. It's 11 till 1. And the session's broken into subgroups, so it doesn't matter what level you are. There's a parent and child group, obviously mum or dad with child, if it's, say, 4 or 5 or 6, maybe 7-year-old, doing fun skills and fun games there. And then a slightly older group, typically kids who are on a shortened court with lower compression balls. Mm-hmm. And then rally-capable players, adults and very strong juniors as well. So there's something for everybody, all at the same time. And 11 to 1. More details are on that website, Pelican Park Hull-tennis.
Do you need any kit, though? Do you need a racket?
We provide, if you've got your own rackets, we recommend bringing those, because it's always good for you to get used to your own equipment. So if you've got your rackets, then bring it along. But we've got all of that provided. And it doesn't really matter if you've not got tennis gear. We're not too fussed, as long as you're wearing something that's safe, that you can get around.
Yeah, you can't play in high heel stilettos or anything like that.
So
a pair of trainers.
High heel stilettos, but if you haven't got trainers or you've only got jeans, then it really doesn't matter either. I mean, ideally, obviously, if you've got those, put them on. They're more comfortable and easier to run around, but don't let it put you off if you haven't.
What was the original ethos of Tennis for Free? Because it was set up by a comedian, wasn't it?
That's right, Tony Hawks. Yeah, just over 10 years ago now. Based around the premise that public parks really should be free for tennis. There seems to be an unfortunate trend that tennis courts in public parks often get a bit of a raw deal. Councils charge for them, yet everything else in the park is usually free of charge. But not just that, but seeing these empty park courts, what tends to happen is councils then tend to think, the park courts aren't being used, let's dig them up and put something else there. And so we felt that as a charity, well, Tony did originally as a concept, that if we try and get some good activity and a bit of coaching, that people will be enticed to come to their local public parks, play tennis, enjoy it, and then carry on playing and perhaps even make it a part of their life in the sport of tennis. So really it's to try and populate those empty spaces in public parks so that they're there for people to use and enjoy on a regular basis.
Well, I, as a kid, used to play tennis on public parks and things like that. You had to pay, but I loved tennis. I loved playing tennis. It was fantastic. Really great sport.
And me too. My parents started off playing on public parks back in the mid '70s, and I came along not long after that, and started probably playing in the early '80s on public park tennis courts as a result of my parents going down and having a game. So and tennis has sort of been a major part of my life from playing as a young kid through to playing as an adult and trying to make it professional and not quite managing that, but now with a career in tennis. So it's so rewarding in so many ways. You don't have to be brilliant at it. It's a great, fun, healthy sport, socially as well. So people will come along perhaps on Sunday to Pelican Park, meet loads of other people, of course, and perhaps, they'll arrange private games of tennis themselves on those courts at other times of the week. So it's not just all about just that 2-hour free session that's on each week.
And the other good thing is it's going for 50 weeks, so nearly a year. Paul, it's a real pleasure to talk to you. Just remind us, if people want to come down, it starts this Sunday at 11 o'clock through to 1 o'clock for 50 weeks, but you can come and have a little taster and a little go. It's at Pelican Park. Paul, how do people find out about it?
Yes, just visit the website. It's a bit of a mouthful, but pelicanparkhull-tennis.org. If you can visit that website, just register yourself and family members, and then it's simply just a 2 seconds to book in each week from there onwards. There's a countdown on the side of the website. So for example, if you can't make this weekend, but you want to come next weekend, as I say, just register, and then just wait till the countdown has passed for this week, and then you'll be able to book in for, say, next week. But hopefully people can come to the launch and make it nice and busy. We've got extra stuff going on at the launch, even more coaches, more kit, more fun stuff, so as it's the launch. But as I say, it's on every week. And it's at least a year. It could be 2, could be 3.
Excellent.
If we get loads of bookings and registrations and we can demonstrate that the community really like it there as a result of these bookings, then we can keep it going longer, perhaps 2, 3, 4 years. But certainly a year, hopefully much longer.
Excellent. More power to your tennis elbow, Paul.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much for your time this morning. 16 minutes to 12. Free tennis. Take the family. Take the kids. It'll be... that sounds a really good initiative. I like the sound of that. I'm sort of not played tennis for years. This in on the New York Hotel. No, I've read